Yo, peace was good. Welcome to the Hip Hop album review. This is part 144. It's a special one. It's gonna be a double feature. Be reviewing these two EPs. Diary of a Boss Part 2 by my dude Klive Kraven, and this is Part 3. All right. But before I start, I just want to say happy belated Thanksgiving. I hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving. I hope you guys ate a lot of food. For those that don't celebrate it, I hope you guys had a wonderful day. You know what I mean? So, get into it. My dude Klive Kraven, he blessed me with a couple of CDs, four to be exact, and he wanted me to review a couple of them. So I was like, yeah, I got you. Since I did a review of his album Natural Selection that I did back in like 2013. In that video, I actually explained like his who he is as an MC. And so if you guys want to know who Klive Kraven is, check that video out. Just go on my channel, type in Klive Kraven. He's not just an MC, he's a producer himself. He makes his own beats, engineer as well. Does Photoshop. He does art. He does like video graphics. He does graphics and things like that. He does his own videos, things of that nature. And just like me, he's a movie buff as myself. So every once in a while we talk about movies and stuff like that. And he's like me, I kind of like horror movies and stuff like that. So he's really into it. He's a good dude. So he wanted me to review a couple of his albums. So I was like, I got you. All right. Without further ado, I'm gonna start with part 2. All right. Klive Kraven and Plague Plenty being the producer. It's a collab project, so Plague Plenty, he's a producer, so he does all the beats. Alright. It's 7 tracks. This is what the album looks like. You got, Klive Kraven, look like he just got done doing a hit. You got blood in his hands, you know what I mean, with his evil ass grin. And you got my dude Plague Plenty right here. But he just did a hit, you know what I mean? Just whacked somebody. Got a cigarette, smoking, got the gun smoking. You know what I mean? Pretty dope, very grimy looking, you know what I mean? You got a couple of gangsters having a shootout, doing like the Prohibition era, pretty dope. The seat is just like the same thing as the album cover, or the EP cover, I should say. Pretty cool. Like I said, 7 tracks. And without further ado, I'm gonna go through some of the tracks, alright? You know how I get down. Track 1, The Boss Is Back. It has like a nice piano sample. Kind of sets the tone of the album, you know what I mean? Because, like the whole, back in the day, jazz was pretty big back in the day. So, like, the piano was very instrumental to that music, you know what I mean? Especially in jazz. Pretty dope. Kind of sets the tone of the album, self-explanatory. Track 2, Mark of the Beast. It has like a nice dark piano beat. There's a line where he says, just give up the check. Just give up the cash. It's a lot easier. Like Kevin Nash Aldizio. I thought that was pretty cool. So all my wrestling fans, you guys will appreciate that. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know what I mean? Pretty dope. Skip over to track 4, Blessed Black Magic. He actually talks about the dangers of money. How people just go crazy over money and stuff like that. But he's just saying like how he he just talks about how like he doesn't let money dictate him, but he do realize like you do have to have money to survive. But because it causes you you have to buy food to eat to survive. You have to pay the bills, you got to pay lights and all that stuff, and that's what he talks about. But he just says that he doesn't let that dictate how he thinks as a person. He doesn't let that dictate his life as far as like mentally, in a sense. And he's saying Blessed Black Magic being money, being how it's a gift and a curse is what I'm trying to say. Where like it could be a gift because like I said, it can buy you certain things, but at the same time it could be a curse because it could cause you stress because more money, more problems, as Biggie said. And causes people to be greedy and just selfish as people. It causes people to do fucked up things just to get that money, and that's what I got from that track, Blessed Black Magic. All right. Track 5. No, excuse me. Let me skip over to track 6. Never Been a Failure. That was a pretty cool track. It's another like battle oriented track. There was a line where it says, "You're not trusted like a grin of a pastor, In the lineage, they grab you like a Molly bag. If you lollygag, get your crew fucked up over like Molly's vag. No, let me do that again. Excuse me. You're not trusted like a grain of a pasta. In the lineage, they grab you like a Molly bag. If you lollygag, get your crew fucked over like Molly's vag. I thought that was pretty clever. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, he just goes in. You know, it's just like how he connects the words and stuff like that. That was pretty, like how it flows in and stuff like that. How he played on the word Molly twice. I thought that was pretty cool. And track 7, Faces in My Mind, has a great way to end the EP. It's 7 tracks and it's under 25 minutes. Has like a nice movie vibe to it. You know, I could see that being a single and stuff like that. And the reason why I say it's EPs because, you know, because it's kind of like the same thing with a featurette and a documentary. Anything below 25 or below 25 minutes as far as the EP, as far as, you know, music wise, it's considered the EP. Anything above 25 is considered an album. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean the name of it. It doesn't matter like the whatchamacallit, the number of tracks, because if you listen to old music, a lot of like sometimes they'll have like two or three tracks, like 2 tracks on one side of the record, and the next track will be like 1 track. It'll probably be like 20 minutes long. So that's what makes it an album. You know what I mean? It's just the amount of minutes that the album has. You know what I mean? So that's what I got from that. So, but that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. And same thing with a documentary, like in a featurette. A featurette could be under 25 minutes. Or I think it's anything below 30 minutes is considered a featurette. And anything, a documentary would be like anything over 30 minutes. If it's like 45 or 50 minutes, then that's considered a documentary. You know what I mean? So, I could be wrong about that, but that's just my opinion. All right. That's Diary of a Boss. This is part 2. Alright. And then get into part 3. Pretty dope right here. Kinda has like that Max Payne feel look to it. Pretty dope. You can see, you know, Klive Kraven busting a shot, just whack somebody, you know what I mean? Got this gun smoking. Pretty cool. Look in the back. Got Klive Kraven smoking a cigarette, you know what I mean? Got that mafia look to him, you know what I mean? With this one, it's like a whole bunch of producers. The producers are The Seas, Fiber Optics, dope name, The Odd One, Ultraman, Tengu Beats or Tenju Beats. I think it's Tenju Beats. Could be wrong about that. JF and Eisenhower. Those are the producers in the album. Alright. This was released this year in 2015. And this one was released in 2014, alright? So get into the tracks. Track 1, Beats in Action. That one was okay. I wasn't really crazy about that track right there. But part 2, Marvin Manillo, that's a pretty dope track. That was produced by Fiber Optics. Love the beat to that joint right there. It had like a dope 60s, early 70s vibe to it. Kind of remind me like something you would hear like in like a James Bond movie or like a French Connection, like those kind of movies. It kind of has that vibe to it. Dope story. It has a dope storyline. It's just about Marvin Manillo being a kingpin, you know, just wrecking up shop, you know what I mean? Just like, man's about his business, you know what I mean? Pretty dope. Clive, when you do watch this, I know you're gonna watch this video because you're gonna want me to do this review. You and Fiber Optics have a dope chemistry together as far as like making songs, because like those kind of beats fit you so well. I just want to put that out there. So if you guys could do like a collab album together, that would be fucking dope. That's just my opinion. That's actually one of my favorite tracks of the album. Track 3, The Immortal, that was pretty cool. Track 4, Animal Instinct Part 2, that was produced by Ultraman. There's a line where he says, "You're in the den, my friend, and the lions been fed. You're a feast for the animals. Put a sign on your head. Free dinner. Hope to see you live to see the beef simmer." No, let me do that again. I'm scared. Sorry. You're in the den, my friend, and the lions been fed. You're a feast for the animals. Put us on your head. Free dinner. Hope to see you live to see the beef simmer. I thought that was pretty cool. That was a dope line. I really fucks with that. You know what I mean? That was a pretty dope line. Track 5, Judge and Jury. That was pretty cool. That was produced by Tendril Beats. I like how it has like that 80s arena rock sample type of feel to it. It's kind of a beat he just goes in. He just goes in on that track. That was pretty cool right there. The Enforcer, that was alright. That was cool. And track 7, that was a pretty cool track. Pretty dope way to end the album. There was a line where he says, "I'm running with bars like a marathon. I'm a marathon. You're a maricon." I thought that was pretty cool, man. I actually like that right there. And that's pretty much it with the review. I know it's kind of short, like, you know what I mean. Just kind of went through them, you know, like what's my favorite tracks, what's not my favorite, and stuff like that. Overall, dope projects. If I have to choose, I would choose part 2 over part 3. Play Plenty and Klive Kraven, they have like a nice I don't know, I'm just a fan of like collab albums when it comes to like one producer and one MC together. I'm a fan of that. This is like the old school nigga in me, I guess. You know what I mean? And I like the beats a little bit better. Part 3 was good, but I just felt like some of the beats, some of them didn't really fit Klive Kraven. I think some of them were a little bit overproduced in my opinion. But they were good. Like what made them dope was like the lines that I like some of the lines that I mentioned. But like I said, with part 3, if you do like a collab album or an EP with fiber optics, that would be great. If you rap over beats like that, that would be fucking dope. That's just my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed that review. I might do more videos today, I'm not sure. Oh, and shout out to my nigga Thomas Beats 1992. He asked me if I could do a video like on my DVD collection, how I do like a CD collection. I will definitely do that, you know, cause I got mad DVDs and I'm currently trying to like update to Blu-ray, but you know, some of the movies that I have, they haven't been updated to Blu-ray. Also, that shit costs a lot of money because some of the Blu-ray DVDs I want, they go for a lot of money. Some of them are out of print. They go for some bread. But you know, it's a slow process. You know what I mean? It's just I'm in the process of trying to get a better job and stuff like that. So, been going through a lot. But you know, I'm here. I'm still gonna be doing reviews. Definitely stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed that review. Clive, I hope you enjoyed that. It was very honest. I thought it was a good review. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Peace. I'm about to get something to eat some leftovers. You know how I get down. Alright? Peace.